Okay. Man, do you still play tennis at all? Before all this shit, do you still
only with my kids. I got two little ones that I kind of want to be a pro, but then I'm like, you know what? If they don't, so what?
Yeah. How old are they?
8 and 10.
Oh, okay.
But I'm giving them all the tools that they need. If they ever want to, they probably gonna be so good that they'll be able to go to college without even win in college without even wanting to.
Really?
Yeah. Their skills are gonna be at that level. I put a racket in their hand when they was born. So.
Oh, okay. You gonna be like Serena and them daddy. What's his name? Mr. Williams.
I wish.
Yeah.
I was teaching my older kids at the same time he was teaching Venus and Serena.
Really?
So yeah, we used to run into each other at the tennis tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know what he was tight.
Did he play tennis at all, or he just knew the game?
He got into the game late, man. When I met him, he didn't really know anything about tennis. He just taught himself, man. Kept at it. Didn't let up, and just made the right moves, made the moves the way he thought that they should be made. When other people were saying that he was doing things wrong, he showed them all that they were wrong.
Yeah, man. Cause I remember seeing a video of I think it was Venus getting interviewed by a reporter, and how he snapped on him for, I guess, questioning like why she was so confident and shit. And he was like, man, don't worry about why she's so confident. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I remember that interview too.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's what I love. I love to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They trying to take the confidence.
He instilled in him, he gave him that vision. And vision is one of the things that I believe that people are liking right now is a vision. Most people don't have a vision about where they're going, what they should be doing with themselves. It's kind of like with me when I was in prison, I started to get a vision. A vision of who I could be and where I wanted to go with my life, and then I started to mold myself into that fashion, and that's pretty much what I think he did with his daughters. Is he had a vision for them, and then he started to mold them into that vision, and then they started to buy into it.
Yeah.
And those are the things that we need to be successful. If you see yourself as nothing, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
But if you see yourself as something great and powerful and positive, then that's what you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, you know what? I want to talk to you about that, because I heard on another interview you saying that you started, like, you thought your way into jail, and then you was like, if I thought my way into jail, I could think myself out of jail.
Absolutely, that was part of that vision. That was having a vision that was negative, though.
Yeah.
My vision at one time was wanting to be a Crip. And that vision led me into, that got interrupted when I wanted to be because I was only like 12 years old when I wanted to be a Crip.
Oh, okay.
That got interrupted by a guy who introduced me to tennis. So then I went from wanting to be a Crip into wanting to be an Arthur Ashe. When I was about 14, 15, maybe 16, one of my cousins took me to a theater, and I saw Superfly for the first time. And then I wanted to be Superfly.
Yeah.
So even though I didn't react on it immediately, what I noticed is that I was harvesting that thought in my mind. That thought was like deep in the heart of my mind. Like, man, I saw a black guy, man, that he took on 10, 15 police, man, and he told them to say, cracker, doing my dirty laundry ain't gonna save you. Don't think because you do my laundry you're gonna be all right. And I had never seen a black man stand up to a white man like that before. I was from Tyler, Texas. We used to go down there every summer, and my uncles used to tell young white guys, yes sir and no sir, and young white girls, yes ma'am. And I'm like, they bowing down to people that's younger than them. But now I see a guy that he's so strong. He talking to white guys with pistols on them. You know what I'm saying? He knocked them down. You know. So now I want to be like him.
Yeah.
You know. I no longer want to. I mean, I love Arthur Ashe, but I don't want to be like Arthur Ashe no more. And what I found out is that when you harvest those thoughts in your mind, they sit there and they wait for the opportunity to spring out. And so one day, one of my homies who played football had come back from college, and he called me and he said, "Man, I got the new thing." And when he threw it on the table, I couldn't believe it. I said, "Man, that ain't really cocaine.
Yeah.
Can't be cocaine."
Yeah.
And not understanding, you know, the law of attraction and all of those things, you know. I'm young, man, never read a book, you know. My mom, she went to school, but she wasn't one of those scholars who were able to, you know. My mom used to tell me about when they were young, sometimes they didn't go to school because they had to go pick cotton, you know. So they only went to school part-time. So here I am, being raised by somebody that was literally raised by a sharecropper. My grandfather was a sharecropper, you know. So he had 24 kids because he wanted cotton pickers.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.